is pull-up day. Also going to do some bicep curls after this, and we got some tricep exercise with dumbbells too. It's not too much. Probably going to do maybe 2 or 3 sets of 10 of shoulder width pull-ups overhand, and probably 2 or 3 sets of however many I could do of real wide pull-ups overhand still. Wow. Again, set number 2, spider webs all getting in my hair. I can hate this place. Spiders everywhere. So I'll wait about like 2 minutes before each set, or in between sets, when doing stuff like pull-ups. But later on, when we do bicep curls, I'll probably be waiting much less time. Probably keep it down to like, I'll probably hit a set on one arm and then switch over to the other and switch it back. So that way I'm giving my muscles some time to recuperate and rest, but I'm also saving time with my workout, not doing both arms and fucking waiting 2 minutes in between. Now, this is cool. Some pitcher plants. This is very cool. Did not even plant these. This just kind of grew wild. I help keep some of the bug control. We're in Florida, so the mosquitoes here are bad. Humidity levels are high as fuck. Number 3. It's important to try not to sway too much when you're coming down, or when you're going up. You don't want to sway because you're taking more of that concentration out from your biceps and back. And when you code down, if you're swinging too much, then you gotta stabilize yourself before you go back up. Otherwise, you're just gonna start swinging on the way back up. So if you're doing pull-ups at home, make sure that even if you can't do like 10, even if you can't do a lot, and maybe you can only do like 2, make sure that those 2 that you do are very well thought out. Make them slower. It'll help with the concentration, help your muscles get more used to that. Oh, fuck. You start swinging around, you get a little sloppy, and you don't build as much muscle, and it's going to take longer for you to increase the amount of pull-ups you can do. I have a buddy back like years ago. He could barely do 1 pull-up assisted, and then he didn't have much faith in his ability to do pull-ups, but he would always be over, and I had a pull-up bar on my room door, and every time that we'd walk by there, try to do a pull-up, and he just sat there. Every time that he walked by, he would get on there, and he would struggle, and he'd maybe get about this far up, and then he would come back down. But he kept doing it, and he didn't try to explosively pop up. He tried to just bring himself up like as well as he could, use as much muscle mass as he could to get himself up there. And eventually he could do 1 pull-up, and he could barely do 2. So he would get up, do 1 pull-up, and then try as hard as he could to hit that second one, not trying to be all explosive with it, just trying to keep it really concentrated. And now I have no doubt that he can do over 10 pull-ups in a row, which is fucking good, because you don't want to be lacking on your pull-ups. You want your back to be strong. That's going to help your other muscles. Even if your other muscles are weak, if you got a strong back, that'll give you assistance when doing other exercises. But even if you can't do a lot of pull-ups, just don't try to pump them out quick. Make sure that they're not sloppy, and keep trying. And eventually you'll be able to do as many as whatever your goal is. It might take a while, it might take a few years even, but you'll get there. So now we're gonna do some wide pull-ups. Try and hit the lat muscles down here. Those back here, these muscles. You do these real wide pull-ups. They're a little farther than shoulder width, and that'll help you hit the lats and help you hit your inner back too. I'm not no expert, but I have been doing this for a long time. So you set 1 of the wide pull-ups, which my bar does kind of suck for this because I got these pieces of wood in the way. I can just barely get that wide stance on here. I got fucking spider web everywhere on my shit. Just like that, I haven't spent too much time doing those, and so it's hard to even get a few done. But even just doing like 5 or doing like 2 sets of 2 or 3 has really helped build up my lats. And I think I'm not going to do any more of those because I kind of just tired myself out a little too much. doing those other 3 sets. Maybe I should have just done 2. But anyways, we're gonna do a few more bicep and tricep exercises, just like 2 more, and then that'll be the end of the workout for today. Got a little garden. Got oregano down here. Fire. Love oregano. Some sage. These are clovers. And they actually have some onions growing in there, but I cut them down recently for my food. This is some mint over here. It's funny how similar this mint and the oregano look and grow. Maybe not identical, but they're pretty similar looking. These are cool ass flowers right here. Very crazy design. And this right here is corn. Got the corn coming in. What's that? Yeah, there's a squash of some kind of gourd or melon or something. I don't know. I don't grow corn. It's my mother's section. Do a physique shot. So sadly I only have 130 pound, another 2 are a little light. But I've done as much as I could with my biceps with those ones. So it's time to use the 30. Doing those pull-ups does tire out your biceps a little bit. But it's fine. Some short, intense workouts, those do me well. Whenever I train too much and for too long, all I did was lose muscle mass and lost too much weight, which oh, shit. Which is, if you're as small as me, you don't need to be doing 100 pull-ups and 100 push-ups a day. You'll just lose more weight than you need to. You won't get any bigger. And especially if you're doing them every day, you won't have no time to recover, no time for your muscles to actually grow. Which is what I used to do back when I was first getting into working out. You know, you watch One Punch Man and shit. But that shit fucks you up. I'm too skinny for that. If you a big motherfucker though, that might help you. Like my boy. I know he could probably try and do some push-ups and pull-ups every day. Probably would help him. But I don't need that shit. I'm a stick. I am a stick. And I've always have been. I didn't do any work to get this small. I'm trying to put in the work to get big. Oh, fuck. Alright, you can feel how hot Arms are good. Try one more set. Oh shit. So even if you can barely get it up like that, you're not hitting much on the way up, but even if you're struggling leaning back to get it up, once you get it up, just make sure you lower it real slowly so you do work your muscle on the way back down, at least if you're not working it too much on the way up. Oh fuck. I was going to do some of these. Forget what they're called, but I was going to do some of those with this workout today. But I think I've already tired out my arms way too much, and it's not good to do too much. You want to hit it. You want to hit something. Hit it. You know, over a span of maybe like 30 minutes or something, an hour even. You know, depends on how long your rest is, how long it takes you to crank out those sets. But hit a few things, hit them quick, hit them intensely, but you don't want to work yourself too much or you will just be losing gains. So I think that'll be it for today. I'm going to show you guys some spinning, some baton twirling for the end of the video. Looks like the video might end early if my phone dies. Hopefully not. Oh. Not the best, but friends find it entertaining sometimes.